I went to Burning Man and healed my trauma. Yeah, you heard that right. It was a process, but here's what happened. First of all, trigger warning, I'm gonna be talking about some heavy shit here, so sensitive ears, click off of this. So, your brain, the way trauma works in your brain, and PTSD and everything is, it's stored in your body, and the memories keep coming up. If you're familiar, if you've ever had trauma, like if you've had PTSD or complex PTSD like I do, you might have like nightmares, reoccurring nightmares. You might feel scared in certain situations. In my case, I started feeling scared all the time. August 31st, 2018. I was violently raped by 2 people at once for 5 hours straight. And it took a long, long time to heal. And I would go through phases of my healing journey where I would kind of be fine, and then all of a sudden the anniversary of that date comes up. And for weeks ahead of time, my body starts automatically reacting as if it's happening over again. So for years, this was happening. I would get better and get better and get better. And then all of a sudden, bam, all these nightmares and just all the symptoms are coming up again. And just, I couldn't, it was paralyzing me. And I didn't feel safe in my own skin. I didn't feel safe to be myself. If I was raped when I was wearing yoga pants and a t-shirt, then I couldn't wear cute stuff. I couldn't wear the stuff I wanted to wear, because what are people gonna do when I dress cute? Like if I'm just dressed in, bumming clothes, like hanging around the house kind of clothes, and that's what happens. What's gonna happen if I dress the way I want to dress and express myself? I love expressing myself through art, through fashion, through I'd like to be a walking work of art. And when you I don't know about you, but when you dress good, when you dress the way you want to, you feel good, you feel confident. And everybody deserves to have that. But that was taken from me. And so why Burning Man helps me is the 10 principles of Burning Man. One of them is radical self-expression. So I decided to challenge myself and just be myself completely, totally, 100%, show every single side of me, no matter what. And also it was really challenging because I went with a group of people. Most of them are still now really good friends. They're like my soul tribe. One of them is like my best friend in the whole fucking world, and I love her so much. And anyway, most of that crew is like my heart and soul, and I love them. But being with them was the first time I felt safe around men in years. Actually, I have one video where I'm in Lake Tahoe after Burning Man. The whole group went to Lake Tahoe to decompress and relax and have fun. And I'm in a car or in an SUV with like 7 different men. And I felt safe. I was the only woman in there, and I felt safe. In this video, I'm like, oh my God, I'm surrounded by men and I feel safe. Like, it was an amazing feeling. I'm like so forever grateful for that. And how it rewired my brain is like, basically August 31st last year, the man burned down. So now my brain associates, so it was just like a powerful, beautiful, magical moment. Me and my friends are in the desert dancing and having fun, playing with fire. And then we get to sit there and watch this huge effigy of a man burn. And you get to cast all your fears, all your anger, all your resentment, everything, whatever your cares, you cast that all onto this and just let it burn away. And I'm just sitting there taking my power back, my best friend by my side, and we're just like, yeah. And it was just so empowering and beautiful and wonderful and happy memories. So now my brain and my body associates August 31st with happy memories. And this year I'm reinforcing it. My best friend and I are going with her girlfriend and some other friends to another festival, a much shorter one and not in the desert, much closer to home. But we're making new memories on top of where the old scary memories were. When you challenge yourself like that and you overcome it, first of all, overcoming Burning Man is going to Burning Man and just the desert, all the challenges you have to do to survive it is like, whoa. I mean, during the day, it's so freaking hot. At night, it is so freaking cold. You're stuck there for 7 days. If you leave, you can't come back. You know, there's like, and I had never been camping before. I mean, once when I was 10 years old, and that was a shitty experience. But as an adult, I had never been camping before. So I was like, what the fuck am I doing? But I did it because I needed to prove to myself that I can trust myself, that I can trust other people. I had shut down so much. I had stopped trusting friends, family. Like I just didn't trust people at all. So, and I didn't even trust myself, which was the worst part. I didn't trust myself to know who was safe and who wasn't safe. I didn't trust myself to be capable of getting out of anything harmful or knowing what was harmful and what wasn't. Because I was tricked, or I believed the wrong people in the past. And, you know, so, but going to Burning Man and surviving all of that stuff reprogrammed my body and my mind to know that I am safe, that I am capable of anything. I mean, after Burning Man, you feel invincible. And now I just feel like I can absolutely be myself everywhere, all the time, no matter who's around. And if they don't like it, then fuck them. Fuck your burn. Fuck your burn. No, if they don't like it, then that's their problem. I'm not going to stop being me, and because I love me, and I shouldn't have to stop being me to make other people happy. And I shouldn't have to stop being me because other people get obsessed and want to take it for themselves. And I know how to fight back. I know how to set boundaries now. I know how to avoid situations that are potentially dangerous. I know how to get out of the danger. I know that I am directed, connected, and protected. I am safe. I am always provided for. God always provides. God always protects. So now this year, it's the first time in 2025, this is the first time since 2018 that I did not have those nightmares. Like, that's a fucking miracle, and I'm so fucking grateful. Sorry for all the profanities. This is an intense subject, and I'm an intense person. I have intense emotions. I'm gonna express them, so fuck it. But yeah, like, I took my life back. I took my power back. And you can do it too. You don't have to go to Burning Man. You don't have to be that drastic. But if you have trauma, you can find little ways to challenge yourself and to take your power back and to feel safe. First things first is you got to learn how to feel safe in your own body. You have to regulate your nervous system and find grounding techniques. You have to also do somatic exercises to release your trauma, like trauma stored in the body. You have to get it out of your body. Doing creative things, expressing yourself through arts, through dance, there's so many different ways you can express yourself. Even just sharing your story, sharing what happened to you with other people, that helps get it out. And yeah, it's a process and it takes time, but I am so grateful. And I'm so grateful to God for this experience, and I'm grateful to all the people who were there, all the men that were there with me that made me feel safe, that weren't trying. There was one that was kind of creepy, but he wasn't part of my friend group. He was a friend of a friend. He was creepy. But everybody else, like, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, like a deep soul love, not a romantic love, but a deep soul love. I will always appreciate all of you for making me feel safe. And honestly, it's sad that in our society, women don't feel safe very often. Most of the time we don't feel safe because of the way people have treated us. But to know now that I can fully be me, I can be my silly side. I can be funny. I can be sexy. I can be confident. I can be everything I want to be. I can just be me. I don't have to do anything. I can just be myself and feel safe. It's such a freaking amazing thing, and that the nightmares have stopped. So I hope this gives you guys some hope. And if you need some more help through your journey, then contact me and I'll help you out. I love you all. Mwah. Namaste.